Start transmission.
Many Allen County businesses are changing habits by recycling. Some recycle a little and some a lot, but the bottom line is that recycling is good for our environment. It extends the life of our landfills, it saves money, and recovers valuable resources. It's a simple business practice, especially when it's simply throwing paper in the recycling bin instead of the trash can. More and more Allen County businesses, big and small, are stepping up their recycling efforts by recycling baled cardboard, aluminum cans, and paper. So, how are these efforts working out?
It's just amazing the amount of trash when you look around you, what we're producing just in Fort Wayne, and if you think about the whole country, it's just mind-boggling.
Here at Fort Wayne Metals, we manufacture medical grade wire, and we've always recycled the alloys that we produce in terms of scrap metal. We've also recycled aluminum cans and the spools that we use for our wire.
With the amount of paper Superior generates by being a business forms company, we have much to recycle. Superior recycles our office paper when we're done with it, cardboard, which is primarily derived from the business forms that we get in here, fluorescent bulbs, office equipment, printers, the newspapers we read, aluminum cans from the soft drinks we have.
We convened a team. We hired an intern to lead that team, and she assembled her group to look at the waste streams that existed within Fort Wayne Metals and to identify opportunities to be more environmentally responsible. That team then began to roll out initiatives through our performance meetings and through some training where we brought outside speakers in.
I've contacted companies to find out what it would take for Superior to start recycling here at our office, what it would cost us, how often they would pick up, how many bins we could get, or would they provide them.
Since starting this initiative, we've rethought how we recycle the plastic for the spools, and in addition, we recycle copy paper, clear and opaque plastic, Tygon peel-off backing from adhesive labels. We recycle wood, high-density felt, and cork, and we also do batteries. It's very important to the owners of the company that we be ecologically responsible.
One of the big buzzwords these days is sustainable business practices, meeting business needs while being environmentally and socially responsible. One of the easiest sustainable business practices is waste reduction through recycling. You see, good business is good for the environment, and vice versa.
We are very concerned about the net product of Fort Wayne Metals and the impact that we're having on the environment and on the community. And so, trying to create a company whose net impact is zero is the goal.
I think the best way to get started is to make the commitment. And the commitment needs to come from the higher up. If the people on top want to do it, it will have a trickle-down effect and the employees will be on board as well.
I sent out a memo to everyone via email when I put the program together, and everybody was on board with it.
We have a great culture at Fort Wayne Metals. People are very concerned about the impact that they have on the environment. We began to talk about how individuals could get involved, and people came forward in droves to participate.
Have a plan in place where you have bins set up in easy-to-get-to areas, clearly marked.
Superior got some large posters that we could put above various recycle bins and in people's offices to remind them of what they could and couldn't recycle.
As we sit here today, it's been less than a year since we did the implementation, and so far we've recycled over 76,000 pounds of material that previously would have gone into landfills.
It just takes changing a habit. This simple act gets you started.
We have a lot of great programs, that were developed especially for businesses. It makes it easy for businesses to get rid of certain waste like electronics or fluorescent bulbs for a minimal fee. Another thing we offer free of charge are waste assessments. A waste assessment helps you to get focused. It helps you to determine what's in your trash, and once you determine what it is you're throwing away, then you can figure out how to recycle it. Then you need to place your bins out, put your signage up, get people notified of the program. And we are always available to come in and do presentations to get people excited about recycling.
We recycled plastic spools, and we used to pay to have them hauled from Fort Wayne, almost 186 miles south of here, to be recycled. So we discovered a local user who was able to come and pick those materials up, find a local company who would shred those spools and recycle them right here in the community. So not only did we avoid the emissions of driving down the road to take these 186 miles away, but this company that is buying them here locally is using those materials, and that avoids them having to bring resins in from outside the community.
There are a lot of ways that a business can be environmentally friendly, and these are not really difficult things to do. Simple things like purchasing office supplies that are made of recycled content, taking advantage of technology and emailing more instead of sending out a letter. At your copy machine, you can elect to do double-sided copies.
It's a never-ending process. It's easy to go in and look at what you're already doing and to examine how it could be done better, and then to look at next steps and pick off the low-hanging fruit. But the deeper you go into this process, the more things that you discover.
It's not something that happens overnight. New habits take a while to become clearly established. But the great thing about it is once you make the change, you never go back.
It's the right way to show leadership, both for our company and the community and to our employees.
We've just looked at 2 Allen County businesses that are making a change for the better. Their recycling programs have inspired others to look in their trash bins and think about what they're throwing out. They're making a change in habit. Maybe it's time you look inside your trash bins too. With the help of the Allen County Solid Waste Management District, you can start making a difference in your workplace and communities. One simple program can make a difference for all of us. So come on, recycle. Buy recycled products. Reduce waste by making better choices. Reuse and make our world a better place. Remember, it's your community, your environment, and your choice. One simple change in habit can make a big difference. You can make it happen.